Hello and welcome. This is Kristen from the Online Selling Show, and I am here today with a special episode that is exclusive to talking about the Amazon daily sales limits. These are a voluntary thing that you can set up. This is strictly for what is known as seller fulfilled orders. This is not talking about anything with FBA or Prime or whatever you want to talk about. This is you as a third-party seller on the Amazon sales platform. I do realize that I have been building this channel up talking about my new eBay store that I started on June 15th. I have been doing Amazon since the inception of FBA. I've made jokes about how I was paid to be in it. Basically, in a nutshell, I think it was for like 6 months. They gave us all of our sales fees back when you were that early into the program. And I have evolved through many, many years. I've been an online seller for 22 years. I don't even recollect exactly when I got into Amazon. I mean, it's been so long. Probably 20 years now, or close to it. So, what I've learned through the years, I've said before, our family sole source of income is currently in a wholesale business model. I do sell on the Amazon marketplace in that one, and I do have seller fulfilled listings. What the seller fulfilled thing is you giving Amazon a limit of how many orders you're saying that you can pack in the time period that is defined for a shipping day for them. What do I mean by that? Amazon does not count days of the weekends, and they don't count federal holidays when there is no USPS deliveries. That is not saying that UPS or FedEx may deliver on those days, meaning like we have coming up Veterans Day. If the post office is not closed, then they don't count it. But if the post office is closed, they will count that as the holiday. So what they'll do is you will pick your choice of how many orders. You can say it's 2, you can say it's 2,000. You pick whatever number you want to tell them is the max that you're going to get to packing in that particular day. What also happens in there is you will pick a timeline, like a deadline. I don't recollect exactly what they are. For the example I'm going through, we are just going to say it's midnight. So what will happen is if it's during the week, let's say it's Wednesday, when 12 o'clock hits on that Wednesday, they will start putting in queue stuff for Thursday up until 11:59. And then if that's your deadline, they will start rolling orders to, like, say, Friday. It gets a little more complicated when you've got the weekend and stuff in there, and it will start getting a little complicated when you get over your daily limits. So that's where I'm going to go to. I have a very basic draft of a basic graphic written down here that we're going to look at for right now. So I would say to look at this, thinking about it being like a car or a bus. I'm going to just do December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I'm doing 10 seats on the bus just to make this a simple graph here. So if you're selling and November 30th is the day before and you fill up all 10 spots on the bus, you would come into your warehouse on December 1st. You would pack all 10 of these orders. And during the day of December 1st, as orders are coming in, Amazon will start putting them over here into December 2nd. This all works great when it's going on and you have the day flowing. They don't go over your daily limits, and you're not talking about the holiday and the weekends. And it would just be easy because you're just going to get the orders from December 1st that are here, filling up your queue for the next business day. Okay? But what's going to happen is, let's say December 1st comes in, and you start getting orders in, and now all of a sudden you fill up the queue, and you have 10 orders there. But let's say you sell 12. They're going to start putting them, I should have put them here. They're going to start filling up your queue for the following day. So December 1st, you come in, you start packing all these orders, but during that day, you get another 15 orders. Amazon is going to finish filling this queue up. So they're going to put 8 here. So we're talking today is December 1st. You're going to have to pack this. You still have 2 orders that they put over here during the November 30th calendar day. Now you've got 8 more that are coming on the 1st. And I said there's 15 orders. So now you've got 7 going into queue over here for December 3rd. So let's say you get in the office and you realize that, like, oh my God, sales are really picking up, and you only pack your 10, but you're feeling okay until you start seeing, like, oh my Lord, I filled up my queue for December 2nd, and now they're filling up to December 3rd. Okay, so you just let that roll, and you finish packing on December 1st, and now you're into December 2nd. Well, what's happening during December 2nd is you've got more orders coming in here. So let's say on that day you got 12 orders that come in. They're going to start filling up the next day. So there's only 3 seats left of the bus. 1, 2, 3. But now they're going to pack 8 people in on this bus because they have to keep filling up your queue. And what happens is these 8 buyers are getting their shipping, their date of arrival based on you doing December 4th of a shipping day. If you keep going at this, what's going to wind up happening, you're going to get down to, let's say, like the 12th, and you're going to be shipping out to the December 25th per se. So let's say now, like I said, you've gone through December 1st, you've packed those 10, now you're here on December 2nd, and you start seeing these queues are filling up, and you're saying, all right, I really got to, bust these out. I got to get this done, and I'm going to pack what's happening here, and I'm going to start what's happening here. So you're going to say, okay, now, okay, maybe I got my 10 out here, and I'm going to try and ship, let's say, half of this. I'm going to ship 5 of these. Well, you can clear out these 5, but you're still on this date. When you clear these 5 out, it's not like Amazon reseats these people from over here and backfills in to these seats and moves them up. That's not what happens. These ones will stay in this seat. You're going to clear off these 5 seats. It's still in this day of when it's open to fill this queue. So as the people are going on and they're shopping during this day, you've cleared off these 5. They're going to keep backfilling into these 5 seats again. So now let's say December 2nd, you had 20 orders. They're going to fill up these 2 seats. You've cleared off these 5. They've backfilled these 5. And now they're going to start going into December 5th's date. So it starts rolling forward. And what's going to happen is you're going to get so far out that, let's say we're now out to December 12th and it's only like the 4th of the month. These people on December 12th are going to start canceling because they're going to see that they're going to get their stuff and it's going to take them to like the 19th, and it's a little too close to the deadline of Christmas. Maybe they had a holiday party that they needed the item for on the 17th, and now they're going to start canceling. So what starts happening is, I would recommend, if you wanted to be in this scenario, the 5 seats you need to clean off is here. You should have cleaned off 5, left this. Start pulling in from the end. So in this example, let's say you're out to December 7th. Start pulling in your oldest orders and pulling in from the end of the line. Start retracting back so that you can start getting a cleared calendar that is closer to the date of when you're packing as you can. Don't pack the next day. That queue is there. Those queues are going to stay there. If it does happen that you clear these 5 out of this row, but you are out to December 20, let's say 12th, they will still start filling the 4th up before they start filling the 12th up. So anytime you free up space on your buses, so to speak, they're going to start backfilling in those buses. Make better choices, like I said, by pulling in your oldest orders. If you've got orders that have been sitting there for 5 days, but they're out there on, let's say, the 8th, I would say pick the one that's been sitting there for 5 days before I would pick the ones that are out there for, let's say, December 14th. They're going to know that they were told that date of December 14th in the time that they said it would take for the delivery to be arriving at their home or location, I would start running it from oldest orders to newest orders, but leave the next date alone, because what's going to happen is, like I said, you're going to start clearing this bus out, and all your new people are going to move in front of all your older clients that have been waiting in line, and you're going to start getting cancellations. I hope this makes sense to you. Please leave any comments down below if you still need further clarification. I've done this, like I said, for years now. I've had to manage my orders. This is what I have found that works the best for me to cut down on cancellations and get people as quickly as they can their goods. I would appreciate a thumbs up if you found any good content in this. And I would really ask if you could hit the subscribe button down below. I do a lot of talking about eBay, but I can't avoid things like this, which is Amazon, because this is the main source of income right now. So I will be having a lot of discussion as well on this channel about my experience in dealing with Amazon, FBA, and Seller Fulfilled. I'll say bye for now, and I'll catch you in the next one.